Hi, this is Eslin. Welcome back, fishies. Today we're going to make tempura shrimp. I learned how to do it and I thought I'd share with you guys. So what I did already was I have the shrimp, they're thawed and they're patted dry and they're flattened, but I'm going to show you how they flatten them to keep them flat when I'm frying them. So what you do with the shrimp, now this knife is kind of sharp. You always have to use a sharp knife. Well, the shrimp, how it's curled up, I'm going to show you. Lay it down and you put 3 slits in the underside. Depending on how large the shrimp are, you put 3 to 4 slits. Now, see, I put the 3 slits in there. You can tell. So you lay it down flat, and then, oh, I need the paper towel. Then you get a piece of paper towel, which I should have had. Okay, now you get a piece of paper towel and you smash it down. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's a little crunch, little snap, just a little one. And then they lay down flat. That's how we get them flat like that, so they don't curl up when you fry them. So I'm getting my oil hot. I'm just gonna set this knife over here out the way. We're heating up the oil, getting this oil hot. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to in the mixing bowl here, I have half a cup of flour, a tablespoon of cornstarch, and then I have like salt and pepper. I just seasoned up the batter. Normally they say don't season up the batter, but I'm gonna season up my batter this time. And then over here, I have a half a cup of water that I'm gonna add half a cup into here. This is gonna make our tempura batter. We're gonna set this out the way. This here is making up our tempura batter. See, we're just kind of stirring it up, mixing it up. Making sure you get everything off the bottom, scrape the sides. Yeah, this looks a little thick. It's at a half a cup. So see how it's mixing it up in there. Scraping the sides, getting all of the flour and the bottom. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the right consistency. Can you guys see that? Okay. Now I'm just going to start dropping some shrimp in here. Let's just see about this oil. I'm going to put a little tester to see if my oil's hot. 1 drop. Nope, oil's not hot enough yet. It's almost hot enough. It is just about hot enough. So I'm putting a couple shrimp in here. Take them, cover them with batter. And then I'm going to let some of the batter drain off of them. Put a couple more shrimp in there. Okay, now you can see how I'm just coating the shrimp with the batter. Just kind of making sure it gets coated really good in there. Okay, now the oil is hot. I dropped in a little tester of the batter. So I'm just going to hold the shrimp up, make sure that the excess drop off. So let's see, we're going to stick 1 shrimp in. Oh, that's frying up nice. I think you can see that. That's frying up really nice. Then let's get another one ready. You're going to stick another one in. Okay, now I'm using peanut oil today. I think it's Luann's peanut oil. I'm using peanut oil today to make it crispy. So I have 2 in there, and you don't want to crowd the pan so it can get crispy. I'm gonna not crowd the pan. I'm just trying to, get some more shrimp ready. And I'm gonna get my pan over here, salt over here. Put that up there, right there. So I'm going to use the tongs, and I'm just going to turn it over. Oh yeah, that's frying up really nice. I think maybe the next batch I might put in 3 instead of just 2. Oh yeah. Let me see, can you guys see that? Here, let's move down some. Maybe down just a touch, just a tad. Can you guys see that? Yep. This is unedited. Look at that. You see how that's frying up? Now, since it's a tempura, it won't really get golden. It'll stay like this white color. It's just a few more minutes. We'll let that cook just a few more minutes. Yes, and I'm going to cook quite a bit of it, so I'm going to put it up in the freezer in my Food Saver, the Food Saver brand. Put it in a food saver. That way, when I want to make sushi or if I want shrimp and I don't want to cook it, I can just put it in a in a air fryer or the oven, and it'll fry right back up, nice and fresh. Let's see, these here is cooking up really nice here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice and golden? It's not really golden, but the tempura. Yep, the tempura. Maybe one more minute. Now, the side dishes, I haven't decided to have a side dish with this yet today. I think maybe I'll have a salad on the side or maybe some rice. I really haven't decided yet, but I wanted to get the shrimp cooked first. And like I said, I can always put them in the toaster oven to reheat them, or in the oven. Cook ahead is not bad. And look at those. Don't those look delicious? Now I'm going to leave those here for a few minutes, and I'm going to drop some more in the oil. And like I said, I think I might put 3 in this time. I only put 2 in the last time. Oh, now that one's not going to come out too straight because I didn't lay it down straight. No, I bent it a little bit when I stuck it in there, so. And you know, this tempura also can be for vegetables like the onions, the eggplant, and what else do? They do the zucchini and the sweet potatoes. I'm going to try to lay this one in straight, so I can show you guys how the shrimp comes out straight. If I lay it in the oil straight, it'll come out straight. I did put one in there with a little curve in it, so that's on me. Here we're going to put a couple more shrimp in here. A couple more shrimp, mix it in the batter. While those are frying up, I'm just going to sit this over to the side. Okay, now we're going to make sure these don't stick together. Loosen them up a little bit. Now, the shrimp like this, you can do fish. We did do fish before, but we didn't do fish this time. But the fish is really good. It makes excellent sandwiches, yes. And like I said, you can use it in the sushi. Or just your regular battered shrimp, you know, with your fish and chips. You can also do lobster tails like this, or crab. Yes, I've had the fried crab like this before. Maybe we'll do a segment on that. Oh yeah, this is frying up really nice. That way they'll be nice and crispy. Can you see that? There's no real smell-o-vision yet on this. There's no smell-o-vision, just peanut oil, which, you know. But if you have allergies to peanut oil, you can use almost any other oil. You don't have to use peanut oil. You can use your corn oil or your canola oil or your vegetable oil. I don't really recommend olive oil for this kind of frying. And you know what? You can also use coconut oil. I do have coconut oil on there that I do use. We're going to have to do a comparison because it's either the filtered or the that one of them tastes too coconutty for me. I don't like frying one of them, so we're going to do a comparison and see which one it is I like and don't like. Oh yes, this shrimp is coming up. Now it doesn't take long for this shrimp to cook. The shrimp is raw, but they do have pre-cooked shrimp that you can do this with also. And when you do that, you might want to have a little thinner batter because the shrimp is already cooked. And shrimp gets rubbery, really rubbery when it's overcooked. And that's the last thing you want, is to ruin your shrimp. So like I said, I'm just letting this fry up. It worked out better with 3, but I had the 1. See how I didn't lay it in there kind of straight? But the other 2 came out pretty straight that I laid in there. Got 3 in there cooking up really nice. But like I said, these are good for a snack. You know, you can even chop it up and make your own fried rice. A scrambled egg and some onions or scallions. Some people like vegetables in their fried rice, like peas and carrots. I like bean sprouts and stuff, so you can do that. And you can chop this up and put it in there, and it's almost like a sweet and sour. If you have the sweet and sour sauce to pour over it, that's really delicious also. Okay, let's just see. We're going to give these a couple more minutes. Oh yeah, just a couple more minutes. Now, I made some aioli to go over it. Maybe a day or two ago, I made the aioli. I saved my French's bottle, my mustard bottles, but because it has a squirt top on it. But normally you just put the aioli in a squirt bottle. Now, I like this. You can either dip these in like with soy. This tastes good with like soy sauce or Asian dip or sweet and sour sauce. And it also is going to go good with this aioli. This was made with a mayonnaise. And it's got a lemon zest flavor. It's got lemon in it, lemon zest, what is it, garlic, and shallots. So this is going to taste really good. This is, the aioli is what they put on the fish tacos. The fish and fried shrimp tacos. Okay, maybe one more minute on these. Don't want to overcook them. Yes, like I said, I've been trying to stay away from the bread and stuff. Otherwise, I would have made this into a sandwich. Yes, I would. I'd put on some lettuce, tomatoes, and maybe sprinkle a little bacon on it. But I'm going to use the aioli instead of the mayonnaise because it's got a lemon flavor to it. This is not mustard in here. This is my aioli. I like recycling things. Okay, we're going to take these out. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Drain the excess oil off. That was a decent sized shrimp. Now you see, that's how they get them to stay straight. Like I said, I didn't put this one in there absolutely straight, so that's how they fry them and get them to stay straight. Now I just have a couple more shrimp that I want to stick in here. We're going to cook up just a couple more. Then we're going to give it a good old taste test. While we're doing this, we're just letting them cool for a minute. I'm going to stick these 3 in here. Oh, it's 4, but I'm going to stick these down in here. Coat that really well. Now, what I'm going to do, I want this one to go straight. So I have to move these buddies over so he can go in laying straight. This is really good. And like I said, you could even put this over your salads. The aioli I made, which you can't see it. I just squirted out, I'm going to put a little bit so you can see it. So you're not thinking it's mayonnaise. Okay, now. It's just a little, I'm just going to squirt a little bit out so you can see it. See? That's what it looked like. It's got the, I don't know if you can tell, it's got the lemon zest in it. Smell-o-vision. Now this is really good smell-o-vision. It's got a little garlic and onion smell to it with lemon. You smell more lemon than you do anything else. Now, with anything with all of the recipes, now you can adjust the garlic and the onions or the lemon away to your taste. Everybody's taste is not the same, so that's why I believe in adjusting. If I don't like something, I won't put as much in. Or if I like it, I think I might. Like I like garlic and onion, so I might add a little bit more than the recipe calls for. That's because I like it. I'm going to sit this back over here, out of the way. And then, you know what? We're going to see if one of these is cool enough to taste. This is still kind of hot. It's warm, but it's almost cool enough to taste. To separate, keep an eye on these. I think it's warm and I think it's cool enough to taste. Yep. Now, this is how you do it. They want you to drizzle. You drizzle the aioli on it like that. Now we're going to give this shrimp a try. Still kind of hot. But you know what? This is really, really delicious. You see, the shrimp isn't overcooked. It isn't dry or rubbery. It's really good. Almost a delicioso. It's a delicious. Almost delicioso. Just a little more taste of this little dab of this aioli. It's really good. You know, you don't have to use cocktail sauce all the time. This is a good substitute condiment. And this kind of enhances the flavor. A lot of times you squeeze lemon juice over your shrimp anyway. Okay, now these shrimp are almost done. I think this one might be done. Oh yeah, look at that. Fried up really nice. Turn that off. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We already had the taste test. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you want more, hit the dinner bell. You know what? You can leave a comment. We can discuss it. You might have a better way of frying it, or there's something we can try. I might try it, I might not. You know, subscribing is free, and so is sharing. And I would like everyone that's watching to stay safe and positive. And you know what? You never know what we're going to do on Let's Try This. You have a good day.